What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today I want to talk about a topic that's pretty hot right now for the Infinite Warfare beta, and that is snipers in the Infinite Warfare beta, and quickscoping more specifically. So this isn't really talking about the semi-automatic sniper rifles, this is just talking about the sniper rifles that you can really quickscope with. The big question is, do I feel that they're overpowered? Do I feel that they are too good or not good enough or just right the way they are? What are my thoughts on the snipers or the quickscoping snipers in Infinite Warfare based on the first weekend of the beta that we've had? Also, the gameplay in the background, you might be wondering why the quality isn't the greatest and my face cam is on there. This is ripped from a live stream, but this gameplay was just too perfect for this commentary, so I decided to include it anyways. So I'm sorry about the quality, but this is just the perfect gameplay. So, do I feel snipers are overpowered? First off, I'll say no. I don't think snipers are what I would classify as overpowered. To me, overpowered is something that you just absolutely dominate with and basically has no counter. It's just too good in far too many situations. And snipers definitely do have their downsides, and generally you're not going to completely dominate. Although the guys we were against that were quickscoping in this game actually did completely dominate this game. And they were basically uncounterable. I was using a shotgun in this gameplay, at first at least, and I couldn't counter these sniper rifles in most situations in a face-to-face, up-close gunfight. That is a little bit ridiculous in my mind, and this is why I feel that snipers are not overpowered, but they could be toned down a little bit in Infinite Warfare. And before all you snipers jump on me and start hating on me for this, hear me out, at least listen to the whole commentary first before you start leaving your angry messages down below. In my opinion, the snipers in this game are just a little bit too easy to use, especially up close in those face-to-face gunfights. Now this might be partially due to the fact that you can put quick draw on the sniper rifles. This might also be partially due to the fact that the aim assist is returning, and it's also likely partially due to the fact that the sensitivity is back to where it normally was for sniper rifles, and it's not like Black Ops 3 where your aim down sight sensitivity was super high compared to your hipfire sensitivity. In either case, I find the snipers to be just that little bit too powerful at those close to mid ranges where they shouldn't be excelling. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't take any skill at all to use these sniper rifles and that anybody can just pick them up and suddenly start beating SMGs and assault rifles very consistently, but I will say it doesn't take nearly as much practice or skill as it did before to pick up a sniper rifle and start doing decently well with it. I feel like the snipers should be those really high skilled guns that if you want to be really effective at close to mid range, you have to be an absolute expert at doing that. And I also feel that an SMG or a shotgun or an assault rifle should be given the benefit of the doubt in that close to mid range gunfight. And as it is right now, it's basically if the sniper hits his shot, the other person loses. If he misses a shot, the other person wins. And that really isn't balanced gunplay in my opinion. The snipers are supposed to excel at long range, but I also realize this is a Call of Duty game, and of course, there aren't a ton of long ranges, and you can't expect snipers to be completely useless up close. So I'm not saying that we should make them useless up close, just tone them down a little bit and make them slightly less effective at the close to mid ranges. When you get into a lobby where you're up against somebody that's at least half decent at quickscoping or sniping, it's so annoying. As soon as you see that little glint of a scope or you see that the guy's using a sniper rifle, you basically think in your head, I hope he misses, otherwise I'm dead. Even if you guys react at the exact same time, you guys are both like taken off guard by each other or you're both prepared for each other equally, you see him and you're just like, oh crap, I'm dead, it's a sniper, or I hope he misses. If he misses, I'm gonna get the kill. If he hits, I never really had a chance. And I feel like that shouldn't be happening on a consistent basis. So just to reiterate, it's not completely black and white for me. It's not like I think they should immediately remove quickscoping by any means. I think quickscoping should be possible, it should be doable, but it should be reserved for those elite snipers if you want to be able to do it very consistently. It shouldn't be something that anybody can pick up, put a couple games into, and then suddenly they're pretty good or really good at quickscoping. And as it is right now, I feel like it's just a little bit too easy to just pick up and play. If anything, I feel a lot of the really good snipers should be agreeing with me here. The reason for this is it makes it that much more satisfying to get kills, and it makes it that much more impressive when you get your montage clips and stuff, because I know a lot of you snipers like to make your montage. People aren't going to be nearly as impressed with your montages and your sniper clips if they can pick it up and do almost the same thing just with a little bit of practice. This is why I really like Black Ops 3 sniping. It wasn't something that anybody could just pick up and suddenly they were a beast with. It took time, it took practice. You really had to get a mastery for that sniping, And every time you got a kill with a sniper rifle, it felt so satisfying, at least for me. I'm sure a lot of people agree with that. Also, anytime that I came up against a sniper that was just like really, really consistent, really, really good at quickscoping, I wasn't thinking, oh my god, this is so annoying. I was thinking, man, this guy is good, because not many people are able to do this consistently like he is. There was even one time in a live stream I ran up against a guy like that. He was just dominating me, and I was blown away. I actually gave him a shout out to his YouTube channel because I couldn't believe what he was doing to me, because he was doing so well. So I think snipers should have the potential to do decently well up close or medium range, but only if you've really reached that mastery level of sniping with the particular gun. And I also want to point out, I'm not just saying this from the end of being sniped. I've also used the sniper rifles in this game, I've quickscoped with the sniper rifles in this game, and I'm the first to admit, I'm not a very good sniper. I snipe sometimes, I dabble with it in previous COD games. Yeah, I hit some good shots every now and then, and I have some fun with it. I can hit the odd quickscope in Black Ops 3, for instance. But in this game, it just felt a little bit too easy. It was much easier than Black Ops 3, and there were a lot of shots I was hitting where it's like, wow, that guy didn't even stand a chance. Like, if I had an assault rifle against him there, it would have been a much more fair gunfight. But because I just picked him off instantly with this quickscope, he never stood a chance. Like, no matter what, he didn't stand a chance in that gunfight. And to me, all of this combined means that I feel that snipers should be nerfed down just a little bit. And that just a little bit is the key here. Like I said, this isn't a black and white issue for me. It's definitely in the gray. There is a scale, and I think they should just turn that knob just a little bit to the more difficult side. Now, of course, they don't actually have that little knob where they just turn the knob and suddenly it's more difficult to snipe. What exactly can they do to the sniper rifles to get them to fall into line more where I feel like they should be in this game? I have a few suggestions. Now, I'm not saying that all of these suggestions should be implemented. Maybe they could take a little bit from each or something like that, or maybe just one of them, try one out at a time or something. But the first one is simply remove aim assist. Or even better, remove aim assist for the first quarter second that you're aimed down sight, or half second that you're aimed down sight. So that way, if you're laying back and you're being a traditional sort of sniper, you're hard scoping, and you're playing a sniper the way that snipers are really designed to be played, and you're hanging back and you're aiming down sight, then you get full advantage of that aim assist, as I feel you should. If you're already pre-aiming me and I walk around a corner and get sniped at a medium to long range or a longer range, that's 100% my fault. You totally deserve that gunfight. You're playing to the strengths of your gun, and I'm not, and you win. So I think you should get aim assist in that area. So don't remove it completely, but maybe remove it for that first quarter to half a second that you're aiming down sight. Another option would be just change up the aim assist ranges. For those of you guys that don't know, most regular guns have an aim assist range. So an assault rifle, for instance, might have an aim assist range of like 25 or 38 meters, somewhere around there. Beyond that range, you get no aim assist whatsoever. Why not make it with the sniper rifles? I don't know if this is really technically viable. Why not make it where you don't get any aim assist between 0 and 25 meters, but beyond 25 you suddenly get that aim assist on people? I think that would be relatively fair and balanced as well, if it's technically viable, like I said. I don't know how the coding works there. I don't know if they'd be able to pull that off, but I think that would be an interesting way to balance them. You get aim assist at long range, you don't get aim assist up close. Another option that I know a lot of snipers aren't really a fan of, and I'm not necessarily suggesting this needs to be the case, but nerf quick draw a little bit. I'm not talking like just completely remove quick draw, because you do aim down sight fairly slowly without quick draw. I don't mind the idea of aiming down sight slightly faster, because the time to kill definitely does feel faster in this game, and it doesn't really make sense to have a sniper rifle that aims down sight in a super long period of time where you're already dead before you even have a chance to aim down sight. But just nerf quick draw a little bit. Make it slightly slower to aim down sight if you're using quick draw. And one last suggestion that I have is simply increase the flinch a little bit for sniper rifles. There's already a perk that decreases it, and sure, keep that perk that decreases it. That's marksman, I believe. It will decrease your flinch. That would at least lead to less frustrating situations where you come around a corner with an SMG or an assault rifle, you're playing to the strengths of your gun, you shoot first and on target, and then you still get sniped. If you increase the flinch a little bit, it would lead to less of those situations. I'm not saying it would completely solve the problem, it would just lead to less of those situations, and I think that would be a good thing. These are just a few of the ways that I feel sniper rifles could be balanced a little bit better in this game, and like I said, I'm not suggesting any major tweaks. I'm not saying that they should remove quickscoping by making the aim down sight time like half a second or something like that, because that is just unrealistic for Call of Duty. I'm just saying I think they should tweak something to make it a little bit more difficult to be consistent at close to medium range with a sniper rifle. So I'd love to know in the comment section below, what do you guys think about the sniping, and more specifically like the quickscoping type sniping in Infinite Warfare so far based on the beta? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? If you do disagree with me, please let me know why. Don't just be like, you're wrong, and then that's it. That's the end of your comment. Tell me your reasons. Make a conversation out of it. Make counterpoints. Let's discuss this a little bit, rather than just throwing insults and stuff, because oftentimes when I mention sniping or quickscoping, and I talk about it in a somewhat negative light like I did a little bit in this video, people just start hating instantly, and it's not constructive at all. Let's be constructive about this. If I'm wrong, tell me why you feel I'm wrong. And also, if you disagree with quickscoping, and you don't like it, what other solutions would you suggest to make sniping more along the lines of what you feel it should be? If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.